What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so Russell Westbrook is already talking crap, talking his good shit, saying that he enjoys beating his former teams for different reasons. Of course, the Kings coming off back-to-back victories against the Houston Rockets and then the Los Angeles Lakers. Sure, they're 10-30, but they beat that ass last night. And some people say, you're only as good as your last performance. So, the Lakers themselves play a back-to-back. They played the Kings last night, and now they play the Atlanta Hawks. So this brings me to a question for you guys. A bit of a query, if you might. Now, we already saw LeBron James in his career constantly, if you follow him on social media, especially the last few years, as he's become increasingly bold, emboldened, and entitled. Always complain about playing back-to-backs. He complained about, playing 82-game schedules, and he's complained about having to fly and play preseason games. He's complained about back-to-backs. Even though the NBA players today play fewer back-to-backs than before, he still complains about that. The Lakers play fewer back-to-backs than just about any other team in the league, and he still complains about it. JJ Redick just eliminated shoot-around on game days for him, and he still complains. He, bum rushes back to the team, screws with their chemistry, uses Rich Paul as a proxy to try to minimize Austin Reeves' impact on the team, uses Rich Paul to give his own thoughts about what the team should do. Unbelievable. But he emphatically, to put focus back on what I was trying to talk about earlier, he's emphatically talked about how he's in year 23. He's played more minutes than anybody else. He's 30 games away from passing Robert Parrish for most games played in NBA history. He's entitled to not have to play back-to-backs. We saw him miss the second of a back-to-back recently when they played the Pelicans and then the Spurs. He went out there stat padded against the horrible Pelicans, but ducked that smoke with the Spurs, right? And the NBA and the fan base said he's entitled to it because he's 41 years old. So why do I got the sinking suspicion that he's going to play his ass tonight against the, what are they, 19-20 or 19-21 Hawks? Why do I got a feeling he's going to play tonight? Because they're under 500 team. He's going to play against the Hawks, who just traded Trae Young. He's going to play against them thinking it's going to be an easy win because they're under 500. He done already circled all the teams he's going to play who are like 2 or 3 games under 500 so far. And he's going to X out all the teams like the Celtics and the Pistons, the Nuggets, especially when Joker come back. All the top teams, he gonna X out. He don't want to smoke with them. That's what he is,
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
But that could be fool's gold for Mr. LeBron James. And the reason why I said it could be fool's gold is because even though the Atlanta Hawks have a pretty bad record, and historically LeBron has had some great games against Atlanta Hawks, but having said that, if I remember correctly, those games when Trae Young was out, the Hawks had like a 13-9 or 13-8 record without him. And then they went 0-5 when he came back. So they're a different team without Trae Young. So they may not be this easy out that you think they are. And we've seen the emergence of, I think his name is Jalen Johnson or Jaron Johnson with Atlanta Hawks? Some people made comparison between him and Scottie Pippen. So they may not be this easy out. And, you know, the Lakers have become very, very inconsistent now, to the point where you can't really pencil in a win for them anymore. Like, at one point earlier this year, even though I knew that they weren't a championship team, but I thought they were good enough to get to the Western Conference Finals when it was just the Beach Boys. I thought if everything went right for them, they had the right matchups in the playoffs, I thought they could get to the Western Conference Finals. But, you know, now, remember, right before LeBron came back, the Lakers were the second seed in the West behind the Thunder. They were the second seed. Now, they've dropped to the fifth seed. And you can sit there and point to this or that or this and that and the other. At the end of the day, there's always one common denominator. And all of this happened when you know who came back. And I think most people are starting to see it now. Most people are starting to see who the problem is. People trying to, you know, now that, see, this is what they do. This is what Clutch do. See, at first they were going at Austin Reeves, but Reeves not playing right now, you know. And I hope he continues to sit, because what they're trying to do to him, Clutch, is reprehensible. But now they can't really blame him. So now you saw that yesterday, LeBron strategically look at DeAndre Ayton. Oh, he's good at that. You know, yes, let's blame the blackest dude on the team. So they're looking at DeAndre Ayton, the so-called black activist. And because of his issues on prior teams, yeah, they'll believe it. They'll believe it. Ayton's the problem. No, Ayton ain't the problem. Ayton had 13 points, 13 rebounds, 2 blocks. He's not the problem. He only had 7 shot attempts. The problem is, as we said before, and we'll keep saying it, whenever LeBron James' shot attempts go up, the Lakers' winning percentage goes down. When you're taking 17 shots, those 17 shots should have went to 8. You should have took 7 shots. Sabonis didn't play last night. Why didn't the Lakers go to 8? If JJ Redick is such a Socrates, why didn't you go to the big man? It's interesting. Before Team Obliterator came back, DeAndre Ayton was averaging like 15 and 10. Right? 15 and 10. And he had more 2010 games in that span, that little small span, a window, about a month. He had more 2010 games than any other time in his career. And then he comes back and he messes up everything. The offense just becomes less fluid. But, you know, we keep saying this time and 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 time again. It's like we're just speaking to the wall. We're talking to a wall. And then when he comes back and everything goes wrong, oh, what's going on? Does LeBron need help? No, nigga. LeBron is the help at this stage. What little help he is. Luka needs help. I need to get off that stupid ass goddamn narrative. LeBron ain't the goddamn man no more. Luka needs help. And he's not getting it. If anybody needs to be traded, it's him. But he got that goddamn no trade clause, so the Lakers they got their hands tied. But man, if they can just move on from this dude, damn. But anyway, man, LeBron Paul gonna play tonight, and he gonna stat pad like a motherfucker. You better believe it. But anyway, that's all I got to say in this video. Tell me what you guys think. And I approve of this message.